Alrighty, today is May 18th. We are at Africa on the Avenue. Do I have permission to record this interview?
Yes.
Perfect. And to start, could you tell me your name?
Yes, my name's Daniel Erichsen Teal.
Daniel, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Could you tell me a little bit about where you're from?
Yes, I was born in California and have bounced around a lot in my life as a military brat, from California to England, Alabama, back to England, up to Michigan, out to China, down to Texas, and now to DC for the past 10 years.
Perfect. And you moved here to DC with family, like in the military, or was this like, all right, I get to choose where I'm going to live and DC is going to be it?
Yes, it was the latter. I got married and was out of school looking at, first jobs, and my partner has some family in the greater DC area, and we both love a lot about DC, so we kind of picked this as our home.
Perfect. And what's your favorite spot here in DC?
Oh, well, I love Ward 1 here, where we are right now and where I live. There's so many fascinating and vibrant neighborhoods just in this most dense ward of DC.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And in all your moving as a military brat,
Mm-hmm.
what is one thing, tradition that your family did or anything like that that you've kind of kept with you wherever you go?
So my mom's side of the family is Italian,
Mm-hmm.
and with any Italian, food, and as in many cultures, food is this big central thing that we all think about and talk about and plan for and spend a lot of time making. So I think of all the places we've been, making meals, inviting people into our home, friends and neighbors and family, and then just having that as like time to connect and converse and laugh and also, enjoy foods that we love. That's like always been a point of connection, no matter the place.
And what were some of your favorite foods growing up or even now?
Oh yeah, so Italians love their pizza, so like almost every Friday night growing up, we would make homemade pizza, and I've carried that into my adult life. Of course, we've done homemade pastas, and there's a lot of salsas and canning of peppers. Yeah.
Awesome. Is there anything that I didn't ask you that you would like to touch on?
I think I'd like to touch on the way that life in DC for the past decade. One of the things that I love most is that there really are people from all over the world here in the district, especially in Ward 1. We have, on Georgia Avenue, kind of African diasporic community, Howard University. Of course, there's so many, Columbia Heights has such a powerful Latino and Hispanic community, and that's just one of the best pieces of living in DC, that within a couple of square miles, like, you can meet people from all over the world and learn from other people's cultures and their traditions. And yeah.
Is there any ways in particular that you found yourself connecting with these different communities? Is it these festivals? Is it just indulging in the food? Something like that?
Yeah, I think DC has so many like festivals and events that you can just show up and sort of like hear something and learn and talk to people.
Yeah.
And of course, restaurants in DC are another way to experience a lot of different cultures. But mainly, I think it's just like sticking around in a neighborhood and talking to neighbors and getting to know people over time.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for taking the time.
Yeah, thanks for talking to me.